So Latham Pool Products is actually the largest manufacturer of in-ground pools and components in not just North America, but worldwide. So it's been an interesting year for us and frankly for the pool industry overall. So as I mentioned, we're in North America. We actually have locations in New Zealand and Australia as well that make up the entire Latham portfolio. Yeah, and so the experience in Australia and New Zealand has been somewhat unique from the one in North America, but there have been a lot of similarities I think that we've all shared. And, you know, initially when the pandemic hit, and we had been watching it in January, February, and by March we realized this is a significant issue that we have. It has been an extremely focused and orchestrated and thorough process. And Janice knows. Janice is our HR manager, of course, for all of Canada. We have united as a team, both in Canada and the U.S. We have used the Canadian government health guidelines and the US CDC guidelines, and then at the local level, all the different guidelines that have been coming out, whether it's Ontario or Quebec, and in the US, the different states and frankly, county levels as well. We have a team that is made up of human resources, operations, leadership, and environmental health and safety. And we engage council as needed to get opinions on what we're doing, but we have put in very strict procedures and processes in place.
So obviously, yes, the Brantford plant being our biggest plant, we have been keeping a very close watch on what Brantford Health Board in particular are saying, and managing our claims or our cases, if there are any potential cases, very, very closely. And we've been very fortunate that we've not had a single positive case in our plant. We're expanding both of our departments, our vinyl department, which produces the in-ground and as well as above-ground pool liners, as well as covers. And we're also expanding our steel shop, which is producing the kits for the pools. We are looking primarily for individuals who have a great work ethic, enjoy coming to work. It's not just about making a dollar, but it's about the potential to grow within the operations as well. In fact, our wage matrix is based on what you learn and what skills you can master. So you progress up the skill matrix accordingly. So we definitely need individuals who are happy to come in and learn as much as possible and become as indispensable as possible. People can apply. We have our postings on Indeed currently. They can certainly apply through Indeed, as well as all the links to the positions are on our career website. Just to add to that, we are actually recruiting a few people in our Terrebonne location as well. So we, that is a smaller percentage, but they are definitely just as important. We do have a drop box in our front lobby. Of course, now with COVID, we're trying to limit as much with having people just drop in, so to speak, but they certainly could come into the vestibule and put a resume in our resume box, and they'd be picked up, and then we'd be able to look at them that way as well. There is a fax number, and that fax number I think would be on Indeed. Unfortunately, I don't have that currently handy, but you could fax us as well.